Hello, family, and welcome back to another episode of Two Roads Merge. Again, my name is Wes. My wife is not with me today, but I had something I wanted to go over with you guys today. So, we've all been familiar with the incident that happened with Taraji P. Henson. If you're not, Taraji P. Henson is a Hollywood celebrity, superstar actress. She recently went on a interview as she is promoting the Color Purple movie with Oprah, with Jennifer Hutz, with I'm sorry, Fantasia, and a few others. And she broke down crying, talking about how she's having an issue with the amount of money she's getting. There's a historic um, explanation in the past about how women were underpaid and things of the like. And the clip overall went viral and many people saw it. So I'm going to go ahead and play the clip right now. It's your first time joining, please hit that like button. If you like the channel, please consider subscribing and go ahead and play this video.
On the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed, not more. After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
All right, perfect. So we heard that there. Taraji is again talking about how she's facing discrepancy in terms of her income in comparison to people that you work with. I have a video. I'll post a picture here. Just Taraji was in the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button with Brad Pitt. I believe he grossed about 10 million, and I think her salary was like 150,000. So it's interesting just watching just where she is. So this particular video came on. My wife and I were watching the Laugh Out Loud network with Kevin Hart, and he wasn't on the channel, but it looked like he used a lot of his earnings previously, and he purchased the network. And he didn't just purchase the network; he purchased some old TV shows from the early 2000s. I'm not sure if you guys remember. They had different shows with Cole, and I think it was like the First Family, I believe it's called as well. So he uses money to kind of build a business around that. And I was watching Taraji, kind of speak in this form of an employee, where she's like, they aren't paying me enough. I think where we are right now in society and where we're moving to in the future, with all of the people coming into the country, with the way jobs are going and the way the country's debt is moving, more and more we're going to be upset if we're only focused on employment, that there's going to be 10, 15, 20, 30 people for every job that we're interested in, especially if you're in a lower skilled job. There's going to be a lot of people who are there for that. But at the same time, there is going to be a huge need coming up for people with trade skills, like a lot of whether it's your nursing, whether it's you're in plumbing, you're in electrician, you're carpenter. All of these people, generally their average age for a lot of those professions are like 50 or 52 years old. So there's going to be a huge boom, and what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to wait until the boom happens. And once that boom happens, then they'll try to rush in. But all of those particular job skills require 2, 3, 4 years of building before you can get to that particular amount of bread. You can do side jobs that can help you to make your money in advance with that, but again, you want to get in early and see that particular movement happen. For me myself, I've am walking. What is it that I speak? I see an opportunity in whether it's automotive or it's in a lot of these trades that are fixing things. The U.S. government, Joe Biden has in 2021 they approved the infrastructure bill, $1.2 trillion to spend on national projects. There's going to be a lot of millionaires made as a result of this, and the unfortunate reality is a lot of people are not in place to build this out. A lot of the people who are coming right now are coming as a result of need of workers. We all saw during the pandemic how there was labor shortages everywhere and talent wars. And my expectation is at some point this is going to pick up again. What's happening is that because of the recession that we're started in like 2022, 2023, and going through right now, a lot of the baby boomers after leaving for retirement, they came back into the field as a way of stabilizing themselves. But over the next year or so, we're going to see a lot of the money return back into the economy, and we're going to see a lot of those people retire once again. My expectation is that a lot of the jobs are going to continue to open and be looking for people. So right now, it's our responsibility to be doing the work in advance, preparing for that particular moment. If you're out here, regardless of what's going on right now, you should be doing something. So for us, we're here working on our podcast, building something that we can develop. Time is going to pass regardless, and whether it's you're receiving 5 subscribers per month, you're receiving 8 subscribers per month, it's going to pass no matter what, and you should just be taking time to invest in yourself and in your future, because we see with inflation, things are not getting cheaper. And right now, without a huge housing crash that could happen, but likelihood is not looking like it's going to, the country looks like it's heading for everywhere. It's going to be closer to California. It may not be the 1.5 million, but houses are going to go up in price a lot. I think the median price home right now is about $410,000. I wouldn't be surprised in a year or 2 years that median price rises up to 520,000. And as a result, you're going to have more and more people who are excluded from the market. Right now it's just a matter of being productive with the time that you do have, finding ways on what is it that you can learn and what you can grow. I've people I've worked with recently. I'm like, how can I learn Spanish? How can I learn French? How can I learn another language, just to be able to communicate? The product that we have, a lot of times there's a base who are looking for it, but we just don't know how exactly we are to accomplish and to meet that base. And a lot of people quit ahead of time before they're able to get that particular space that they need. So if you're out there, if you're looking for something on what to do, for sure, service-based businesses are going to boom. Every podcaster I listen to, every person who's in the business, as you look around, whether it's in healthcare or the like, that there's a need for actual work coming. The largest and most the wealthiest generation in American history were the baby boomers, and they're all heading into retirement. They're going to need so much care in terms of health. So whether you're a nurse practitioner, you're a doctor, radiologist, anything of the like, these skills and these professions are getting ready to boom. In Canada, they have free healthcare, but the people are like because it's free, people are able to go there at whatever time they want. And more than likely, as the country's population grows, with more and more people coming into the country, more of these services that are there, whether it's fixing your car, whether it's fixing something electrical in your home or something of that nature, doing your floors, all of these things are going to be going up in price. So it's better for us to position ourselves now and to be part of that particular transfer as it does happen, because money is definitely coming, and that $1.2 trillion will be spent one way or another. If we're looking for people to give us something free, not always can expect that, but if you're looking to put in the work, the opportunity will be there. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining, and have a good day.